Good morning, my name's Tom with Holman RV. I'll be showing your Wildwood to you this morning. We'll start over here on the passenger side. We have the awning partially out. It's a little windy today, so never leave your awning out in windy weather, stormy weather, overnight. If you're not around the unit, bring it in. It's just meant for shade control, so when you're wishing to have a little more shade on the side of the unit, you can run it all the way out. You can also lower it on either side or both sides with this knuckle by pulling it down. You have a membrane on top of your roof. It's solid from front to back. Everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor sealing around it, just as this front seal and the rear seal. That's Dicor. It's a caulking. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this caulking that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. While we're midpoint here, we have a bracket. You can bring your TV out and hook it here, and hook it into your antenna here and your 110 outlet there. You also have outdoor speakers here and here. They are water resistant, not waterproof, so don't spray directly into them, but they will take you washing down the unit and occasional rainwater. On this side you have freshwater fill. We're not hooked into city water, so we have we put water in that tank so we can demonstrate the various water features inside the unit. So we come up to the front of the unit. Your garage goes all the way through, and you'll notice you have stabilizers on all four corners. Once your unit is backed into the campsite and it's leveled up on one side or the other by pulling up on blocks on the wheels, then you can disconnect from your tow unit and by using your tongue jack, and then once your tow vehicle is out of the way, you can use the tongue jack to level it up forward and aft. Once you've done that, you can run your stabilizers down to stabilize the unit. They are not jacks. Do not try to jack with them. Just run them down and to keep the unit from moving side to side. If we come on around the front, you'll see your LP tanks. Your LP tanks are full. They're both on right now. This green flag inside the regulator lets you know that, one, you're pointing towards this tank and that tank is on, and once that tank runs dry, then you can turn it off, switch to the other tank, and that way you won't run out of LP. So it's a good idea to just camp with one at a time. When one runs out, you can take it off and get it refilled easily. Behind that's your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells about every 4 to 5 months, unless it's a maintenance free, and then you don't have to worry about that. And on the frame is your battery disconnect. If you're in storage, you're not using the unit, good idea to disconnect the battery to keep it from running down. The other side of your storage area. Your dump station is located here, and it's a bayonet connection that you can hook a hose to, and then you'll put that hose in the dump. You'll pull your black first and let it drain. Close that knife blade and then pull the gray and then let that drain. You want to let those tanks fill to at least 2/3 full so that anything in the tanks will drain properly. You come on around your unit. Your 30 amp service is here. And of course all that cable is yours. We have your furnace on, and This does get hot when the furnace is on. You want to get a screen for it to cover it, keep mud daubers and little varmints out. Your heat is propane only. You have cable and satellite hookup here. Your on-demand water heater is here, and to turn it on, you simply go inside in the bathroom area and push the button. You want to let the hot water run first. Make sure that it's hot enough for you, and then you can add cold water to it to get the temperature you desire. Now we'll go inside. We'll come into the cabin. There's your panels up here. Your panel has a water pump, and we'll have that on because we're not hooked up to city water. If you're hooked up to city water, you do not need that pump on. Awning lights, accent lights, and you have up here, you can check on your fresh tank. We've got it full. The battery is fully charged. Your black and gray tanks are empty. You come on around. Underneath the counter, you'll find your breaker panel. Your breakers are 110 and all marked as to what they go to. And then past your converter are your 12 volts, and they're marked as well. You come up to your sink. You have a nice sink with hot water forward and cold water in the back. Your cooktop has a sparker to light off with the gas. You simply turn it to light and hit the sparker, and it will light each individual unit. Nice rain hood over. Your refrigerator is 12 volt, so when you're towing the vehicle, it will stay cold on your 12 volt system. And next to that, you have a nice pantry, light it up. Beside that, you have your recliners, and they recline by pulling a lever on each side. You have a fireplace, and it has its own remote. You turn it off and on. You can change the flame, and it will put out heat on those chilly mornings. You also have a hidden pantry in here behind the fireplace. You come on into the bathroom. Your toilet will fill. It has a foot pedal. You simply press the foot pedal slightly, and it will fill the bowl. And then once the bowl is at the level you desire for use, go ahead, and then afterwards the pedal goes all the way down, and that will flush it right into the black tank. This is also where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. Before you even start camping, put black tank chemicals in that tank, and you can use the liquid or the powder packs. Doesn't matter as long as it's for RV, and that will keep your tank smelling fresh and break down the solids in the paper. After you've dumped your tank, even if you're going home, go ahead and put more chemicals or in the black tank with a little water, and as you're traveling, it will keep the tank smelling nice and fresh. You have your sink here, and your GFI is located here. Anything close to water will be hooked to this GFI light switch. Your water heater is here, and then you can go ahead and put the temperature up or down to how hot you want it, and it will heat up to that. Right now it's saying the outside temperature is 66, but it will heat up to 113, or you can raise that to 114 or whatever temperature you desire. Next to that, your thermostat, and by pressing the thermostat and dialing it in, you'll be able to raise the temperature. You dial it back, and you can turn it off. Right now, we'll leave it on for a minute. Your shower has a nice skylight, walk-in shower, and shower curtain. Your bedroom, it's a nice king-size bed, and it has storage underneath, as well as storage out underneath the belly that we'd shown you before, so you have access to that as well and don't have to go outside. Nice wardrobes on each side, or on this side. Then your bed adjustment is here, up or down. And light switch, of course, here. That pretty well takes care of the walkthrough for your unit. You have any questions once you've viewed this on YouTube, don't hesitate to call, ask those questions of any one of us who do the walkthroughs, and we'll be happy to answer those questions. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman.